Good morning students. Hope you all are doing well. In today's slide, we will talk about some points of Indian Constitution. Some of the above objectives are similar to those that have been included in the Constitution of secular democratic countries in other parts of the world. For example, the Indian Constitution bans untouchability. So in this instance, the state is intervening in religion in order to end a social practice that it believes discriminates and excludes and that violates the fundamental rights of lower caste who are citizens of this country. So if any upper caste people, they want to violate lower caste people's rights, is it not possible? Because it's a discrimination. Similarly, to ensure that laws relating to equal inheritance rights are respected, the state may have to intervene in the religion-based personal laws of communities. In next slide, we will see in what ways is Indian secularism is different from the other democratic countries. Here we will see in this slide the difference between US Constitution and Indian Constitution. The First Amendment of the US Constitution prohibits the legislature from making laws respecting an establishment of religion, or that prohibit the free exercise of religion. What is meant by the word establishment? Is that the legislature cannot declare any religion as the official religion, or nor can they give preference to one religion. In the USA, the separation between state and religion means that neither the state nor religion can interfere in the affairs of one another. It means they are not interfering at all. They are completely put separate the religion from the state. But in India, there is one significant way in which Indian secularism differs from the dominant understanding of secularism as practiced in the United States of America. So Indian secularism is different from United States of America. This is because unlike the strict separation between religion and the state in American secularism, in Indian secularism, the state can intervene in religious affairs. So where it is needed, Indian secularism is intervene. Intervene means they can interfere whenever they need it. Indian Constitution intervened in Hindu religious practices in order to abolish untouchability. In Indian secularism, though, the state is not strictly separate from religion. It does maintain a principled distance with religion. This means that any interference in religion by the state has to be based on the ideals laid out in the Constitution. These ideals serve as the standard through which we can judge whether the state is or is not behaving according to secular principles. Children, here the Indian state is secular and work in various ways to prevent religious domination. The Indian Constitution guarantees fundamental rights that are based on these secular principles. Here we will see in this slide one event in France that in February 2004, France passed a law that he banned students from wearing any conspicuous religious or political signs or symbols such as the Islamic headscarf, Jewish skull cape or large Christian crosses. This law has encountered a lot of resistance from immigrants who are mainly from the former French colonies of Algeria, Tunisia and Morocco. In the 1960s, France had faced a shortage of workers. Children, so in 1960s, France had faced a shortage of workers and therefore had provided visas for these immigrants to come and work in the country. The daughters of these immigrants often wear headscarves while attending school. However, with the passing of this new law, they have been expelled, it means dismissed from their schools for wearing headscarves. So because of this law, people started leaving this country and France had faced this problem. In this slide, this is the glossary, children, and this chapter is finished, and in this slide we will see this glossary. These are the term words of this lesson. Please go through it. It's coercion, freedom to interpret and intervene. Okay, goodbye.